this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. Guess what today's job is? It's a repotting day. There was no way I was going to be doing any repotting in the heat we've just had. The disturbing roots in conditions like that could be doomed to failure. I'll leave it at that. But just use your common sense. Don't take things out of pots and disturb their roots when it's, adverse conditions, let's call it. So freezing cold in the winter, no. Boiling hot as it's been over the last few days, no. Okay, so what's getting repotted? This is Formidable. I'll put some pop-ups with pretty pictures of flowers and stuff like that. This is Prima Donna. This has been a star performer this year. It's only just gone out of flower. It's a good plant. It's got lots of nice new canes coming on it. But what it has got is that in the pot. I hope you can see that. That's a type of mould just starting to form. Little white spots. I presume you can see them on the camera. So that sort of hurried itself to the top of the list as a consequence of that. I'll have to get that out, give the roots a really good clean off. But at this stage of the game, there's lots of good new roots with growing tips on there, so it will recover in its pot quickly. That's the freebie Brassica that I was given. That needs coming out of its pot purely because it's starting to grow upwards. It's probably going to get those two back bulbs taken right off so that can go over at an angle, if you see what I mean. Tip it over and get this latest growth in some media. This is another, mouth won't work, Nobly. Again, it's pushing on nice new growths. It's got stacks of new roots. But the new roots on these, and they're not that delicate. They might seem it because they're quite thin, but they're not that delicate. And there are so many of them, if I damage some, so be it. It's not a big deal. If I only had 3 roots and I broke 2 of them, it's a big deal. But it's got stacks, so that'll come out, probably go in the same size pot again. Only other couple of things is that out here, during watering, you get an odd surprise now and again. Now this is Coelogene flaccida. No, it's not. It's Coelogene fimbriata. Well, I got one letter right, the F. And it's rumoured to grow like hell. Well, this bit that I broke off of the mother plant isn't growing like hell. It's growing painfully slowly. But unless I'm much mistaken, unless a new growth is coming out of the top of that pseudo bulb, which I doubt very much, because that's how new growths normally come out, near the base of a pseudo bulb. So that is probably a flower spike. And now that will be the first ever Coelogene flower in this grow room. Let's hope it makes it. And another little surprise in the Coelogene front. This is Flaccida. This was bought from the orchid nursery that I've talked about, Ratcliffe's, that's gone down. It's long since gone now, but this was on one of its open days. And I'd read about it, I like the sound of it, I like the look of the flowers, it's supposed to be easy to grow. And when I got it, it had 6 pseudo bulbs, one of which didn't have a leaf on. And so I took that bulb off, leaving 5 leafed pseudo bulbs. This plant was bought in October 2015 and it's been sat there like that ever since. It's done nothing. But this morning, hey ho, at last, some signs of flipping life. Now I don't know whether that's a new growth. If it's a flower spike, it's being silly, but I'm hoping that's a new growth followed by new roots and a bit of a kickstart, because this one has effectively shut itself down. Maybe it didn't like getting taken out of its pot, I don't know. But anyway, it's on the move. Yay! At long last. It was borderline getting thrown out at one point because I was just getting fed up with it taking up space and doing nothing. There's not much else has changed out here. There's no new flower spikes apart from those sort of changes. Everything else is just doing its thing. But what I will show you is this. Not long now then. This is my Arengus Alicei, and look at those spurs. They really are extending now. The buds are swelling. I don't know how much longer it's going to be before the flipping thing opens a bud. God, that has taken an age. But coming soon. I'm really looking forward to that. And if you blast, I'll throw you away. You listening? Good. Okie dokie, so just a quick one on a few things, and it's repotting day. Yay! At least it's not boiling hot today. Okay, thanks for dropping by. See you again next time.